because we're going to save Europe, essentially.
Save Europe, what a great prize.
Climate change, as we've talked about earlier, has the potential to increase division within Europe, particularly because the impacts are not evenly felt. And so we have this collective problem. It's not only an environmental problem, but it could collectively be a governance problem for the world as we separate just as we need to come together. So for this collective problem, we need a collective solution to avoid, as I say, this increased division and this environmental catastrophe. And we need this solution to be politically neutral. We need it to be environmentally friendly. We need it to be social and to promote cultural exchange. And we need to be relevant to people where they are right now, rather than some abstract place somewhere else at some time in the future and probably in a legislature that they don't quite understand. So our solution is our prize statement is simply this: that 2 or more towns of no more than 250,000 citizens in total across 2 European nations without a neighbouring border are to collectively between them establish 100% sustainability. So that means that towns or conurbations have to partner across nations to collectively between them become 100% sustainable. And the reason that we think this problem hasn't been solved before is because we live in an age of governance that was based in industrial times and we've got siloised thinking. So the current systems, we think, are asking the wrong questions because they assume that the answer to the questions requires them to still be alive. And what we're looking at here is not just a system of increased sustainability, but actually changing the way we govern ourselves. As Viktor Frankl said, when we erected a Statue of Liberty on the East Coast, we forgot to erect a Statue of Responsibility on the West Coast. So this is an idea of bringing people together to act collectively with each other, to A, help themselves gain a certain amount of freedom by becoming sustainable, but also to start to deal with those issues of governance that are relevant to them right here and right now. So we've got some baseline criteria, which are that they basically have to achieve a 0 net imports of food, energy and water. And there was some debate in our team, and we think this is going on for some time, about whether there should be other criteria based around things like reduction of inequality between those 2 towns that can work together, and measures of increased prosperity. And we had some debate over whether that was measurable, and if it was measurable, did it affect the idea of actually being a prize or a fund, or so on and so forth. Did I get that right, guys? What are the barriers to success? Well, the barriers to success are actually the very reason we're setting up the prize. The barriers to success are this increasing division in Europe of people feeling more and more separate from each other. So that's why we're doing it. We reckon it's a $100 million prize for the team that wins it. It's a kind of a first past the post thing, but also we'll have a whole bunch of support networks. So if you get qualified into the prize, you're one of these cooperating sets of towns, you'll also get a lot of support from us to help you achieve that aim. And why should this prize be the top priority? Because it goes to the very heart of what Europe is. Originally, of course, the idea of equality, liberty and fraternity, adding sustainability. We're going to rebuild Europe for the people, by the people. What more can you want from a prize? Give it to us.